So, for my persuasive speech, I'm going to do why to buy a diesel over a gas powered vehicle. Pros and cons of owning a diesel powered vehicle. Pros: better fuel economy by almost 30% per mile as per gas car. A diesel pickup gets almost double what a gas truck would. They'll be more expensive from the get go, but they also have a higher resale value. They have a higher mileage that they last, and they will run longer. Cons: higher price of fuel, higher price of maintenance. They're more expensive to fix. You got to figure a turbo goes out on a diesel, that's $2,000. A turbo injectors go out, you can't just buy one, you have to buy a whole set of injectors, $1,700. Tranny, $5,000. Heads and studs, $8,000. They're just expensive to fix. Aftermarket parts, there's about an equal opportunity for both. Diesels, easier to make torque and power out of to pull trailers. Gassers, people use those more for like race vehicles, high horsepower, stuff that gets up into like 1,200 horsepower. Diesels, they can come from factory making 1,000 foot-pounds of torque. Diesels, if you're gonna do a lot of hauling, they're better. They have higher torque. They're better to pull with. You can get gassers and dualies, but they get terrible fuel mileage. They're like 8. Diesels, my gas pickup gets, I want to say 10 on a good day, but the diesel I drive for work gets 16 on a bad day, and it's completely stock. My pickup's completely stock. My pickup, I don't know. My pickup, it's got a brand new motor in it though. Runs pretty good. The diesel in it's got 240,000 miles, original everything on it, besides injectors, but injectors are still stock. It's nothing to brag about, but they get dang good fuel mileage. Diesel is more expensive, but if you use 91, the price comparative was only about 15 cents difference. So if you use 91 fuel, there's not much of a difference in between diesel and gas. They cost more from factory. So new Chevy Silverado highest interior package starts at 70,000. No, that's not right. It starts about 55. A diesel, the base model, starts at about 60. Just because they're more expensive to produce, they have more parts. Everything's more expensive about a diesel, but they do last longer. They have a higher resale value. There's more of a want for diesels than there is for gas pickups. That's why you see a lot of gas pickups getting listed today on like Facebook Marketplace, KSL, all that stuff. But they want to trade for a diesel. So, diesels, they have a higher resale value, but they're more expensive to maintain. A gas truck, an oil change, $35. A diesel, it's about $100 because you have to figure that they're bigger. They use a heavier fuel. They use a heavier oil. What else? And the reason why you see all these big trucks that are diesels is because they make more torque. They're easier to make torque out of, so they're better to pull with. Just, I don't know. I prefer diesels over gas just because they run better. They're more expensive to maintain, but they last longer. So that's my informative speech or persuasive speech on why to buy a diesel, not a gas pickup.